So here we go. We walk down this track to Pimley Manor, and it brings us onto the Shrewsbury branch of the Shrewsbury Newport Canal. Okay, so I've just put this map in of where I've walked. So where I've marked it in red is the top track from Pimley Manor, or takes you to Pimley Manor off Sundorne Road. And then at the end of that, where I've marked it again, where you can see the blue, is where I got onto the canal at Pimley Manor. So the blue section is the actual Shrewsbury Canal branch, and that's where I walked, heading west towards Telford Way and the Flax Mill. Okay, so here we are at the Pimley Manor crossing. So this would have been the route of the Shrewsbury Canal heading over towards Uffington. As you can see, there's the bridge still intact. So if I go through here, I've got the old Shrewsbury countryside site, and basically that's the top of the bridge, and that's the cut. Walking this way now is going back towards Shrewsbury town centre, which is accessible by footpath and cycle track all the way back into town. And here we go. Some of the cut that's actually still got some water in it. It's a bit overgrown at the moment, so it's not the easiest to see, but it is there. There are work parties most weekends doing bits along the route. The Shrewsbury Newport Canal Trust, which I did used to be a member, and I really do need to renew my membership and get back into it. So as you can see now, this is a better section of the canal cut, still in water. Also a popular route for cycling, which, fair play, probably be easier if I got myself a bike. But yeah, that's what I like to see. It's not been used for years, but it's still in water, and hopefully one day, and I know it's been a long time coming, I'm hoping one day we see this properly in water with boats on it. This is still heading towards Telford Way, so I've got on the path at Pimley Manor, and this will come out on Telford Way. The mud squelching below my feet here as I put my walking boots on. This is quite a good section in Shrewsbury. So this is where it starts to get a bit interesting for future restoration now. So there's, as we call it, Telford Way, one of the main roads over the River Severn. So it is raised, I believe, from the height of what the canal would have been. So whether it can be tunnelled underneath
I don't know. But there is another option. Via the underpass, which is, if there's Telford Way, so it would have gone straight across there, and it is raised, but I don't know if they might go and take it under the underpass. So when you look, I was just stood up on the top there by the electric pylons. So for it to detour down here, I just don't think it would be viable. But as you can see, the road up there is scope to do something. Again, I would imagine that this is many years off, but hopefully one day soon.
Right, so just to try and help, if it does, I've done this map using the National Library of Scotland website, which is quite good because it's got everything there that you could possibly want. So if you click on it, you can sort of follow where you are from modern Google Maps, going back on older maps, and on this map here, I think, which goes up to 1915, you can clearly see the canal mapped on it, on the current section that I've just been on, and leading up into the Flax Mill, which I will add that video in next. I've gone back to front a bit because I did the Flax Mill a few days back.
Right, so if you watch the previous version of this video, this was the bit I was missing because it just didn't save on my phone. So I've been back today, so I'm completely out of sync really, but this is the Flax Mill Maltings, which was a major destination for the Shrewsbury Newport Canal. After this, it ended at, or started at, whichever way you want to look at, ended at, I'd say, at the Butter Market, probably about a mile and a half down the road. This is, interestingly, the first iron and brick frame building, which has sort of been the template for skyscrapers of the modern era. Where I'm walking now is the route the canal would have taken, and this land here has been left purposely as it is, so eventually the canal can be put, hopefully, back into its current position. I mean, after this building laying derelict for years, it's now been, well, I think two of the buildings have been fully restored and they're in better condition than they ever have been. So you're back from the route of the canal there. It would have then come around here and gone straight across the road, which used to be a bridge, which when I get a bit closer I will show you. So there would have been a bridge here for the canal to go underneath the road. Oh sorry, the road to go underneath, yeah, the canal to go underneath the road. If you look there, you can see this was the route of the canal. So the canal there went down here to the Butter Market. But there is the sign for the bridge.
So on the screen now is the old map of the bridge.